Been holding it down for the last few weeks, but Dr. Jones is back. Welcome back, Dr. Jones. Good morning.
It is indeed a blessing to be back.
Always, yeah.
Good morning, Baltimore. Good morning, Delaware, D.C. Good morning, America.
Yeah, good morning,
We are
America.
here today. I have been involved in a few things. We had several films. I'll have another one scheduled for this coming Tuesday. But the amazing thing about the situation is that most of those individuals are over 90 years old of the funerals that I had. And at least one of them, Deacon Grady's father, was over 100 years old.
Oh my God! So he got more than his three. What is it? 3 scores, 20 plus 10.
Deacon Grady was one of the
old?
early deacons, first deacons I made when I came here. Deacon Grady, her father, and now when I said Deacon Grady, I'm talking about his daughter. His daughter now is a deacon
Oh
here
wow!
at
I was going to say, wait a
Concord.
minute, is she a deacon? Okay, good. Okay, I'm listening. I'm following.
Yeah, so when I said Deacon Grady's father, I'm talking about Deacon Grady's father, who was a deacon, one of the first deacons I made when I came here. And he was very instrumental in doing a lot of things. We had a lot of things planned economically. He was one of the deacons that had really a real strong economic focus. And this is, where we are now. We do a lot of economic things. So this is these services that we have been having this past month. And like I said, we have another one scheduled a funeral this coming Tuesday. And we know that many of these individuals, I think probably over the last month, probably about 9 or 10 funerals, and all these individuals have committed them services for many years here
Nice.
at Concord Baptist Church. They have given their service. Some of them are headed up some of the first programs that I started here. They have been involved during many things and have contributed greatly to the services here at Concord.
That's a good thing.
And on this last month, we had a special day acknowledging Memorial Day here, acknowledging all of the individuals who have passed away and had their family members here. And
That's
I
really
think we
nice.
had approximately 40 different family members over the last 2 years of people who have passed away. And their family member was here, and we recognized and made pictures and expressed the fact that, what I believe? I believe that there are two dimensions. I think there's a physical dimension and a spiritual dimension. Those who are in the physical dimension, physically, they are limited to the physical dimension. But the spiritual dimension, I believe, can go from the spiritual dimension to the physical dimension.
I believe so too.
Therefore, all those family members that were here, I said to them, I believe that their families who they are here recognizing that have gone on are present also in the spiritual sense.
Yeah.
In the spiritual sense. And if they're present in the spiritual sense, then you're supposed to be able to hear all things and know all things, because spiritual power, there are spiritual powers. Spiritual powers are unlimited powers. So therefore, I remind them that watch what you say, because their family members they are here and they can hear what you say.
Okay. Oh yeah. Don't talk about them behind their back. But that's a big deal, though. For people to have gone on and their family members still come back and support the programming and the things that recognize
It was,
those individuals.
like I said, we recognize, I think, pretty close to 40 families that had passed on, And it was a very special occasion. I think that same day we had two of our judges here who were running for election in Baltimore County, and they got a chance to make their presentation too. It was a nice experience that they experienced at that time. However, this is the month of May.
May is, first of all, how is May even here? Because it is the 5th month of the year. It feels like we were just talking about like Happy New Year and our New Year's resolutions and all the things. Like Dr. Jones is May. Tell me what you got for May, because I know you got the run.
This is the month of May. May, I don't know, May has always been a special month.
Okay.
Especially for farmers.
For farmers, yes.
I
Okay.
grew up a farmer. So,
This is harvest time, right?
this is planting
Planting time. Okay,
Yeah.
harvest isn't come yet.
This is when you're getting the grounds ready to plant. Actually, they started, some people start in March, and you have April, you're getting the grounds ready. And by this time, they really start putting seeds in the ground. And, this process of getting the ground ready and putting seeds in the ground would continue all the way up through June, probably. But the point is, there's, first of all, it's a special day because Mother's Day is in May.
Oh, my God,
May the
Mother's
12th
Day.
is Mother's Day.
The biggest holiday of the year.
Most special
The
day
most special
in my
holiday.
life
Yes.
in the year, Mother's Day.
I love that
Mother's
you said
Day.
that, Dr.
Everybody
Jones.
knows my father died when I was 14, and it was a whole big family. And my mother, first of all, she kept our father present because he was the only black person, the only person in that area who had finished college. So she was emphasized. He was an educated man. He was a college graduate, and every one of you all are going to school. So she kept him in front of us. The principles that he believed and the things that he had done and the way he had helped. She said he had only one problem, and that was he would give his shirt off his back.
Well, hey,
So
that
he
can
was
look
free-hearted.
good. Yes,
He owned a whole lot, and he helped a whole lot of people that needed help. He was willing to do it. I reckon that's what I'm guilty of.
That is what you're guilty of. But that is
So I
okay.
inherited
Yeah.
right. So you can't blame me or accuse me or criticize me. There are some people criticize me because they think that I'm too open-hearted. And, because I let activities, I let meetings, I let community organizations, everything come and have meetings and stuff at the church.
Yes,
and
you do.
They don't have to pay nothing. And they say
It's
that.
for free.
But and the community members talk about it. They brag about it when they come because there are other places they have had to pay. And they boast about,
Why would they not?
we here working with the community. That's why they shouldn't pay. We are community minded.
That's what the church is. Aren't churches nonprofits as well?
Yeah, it's community minded. And so this is a federal Memorial Day month, May the 27th, Federal Memorial Day month. But there are a lot of other functions and
Yeah,
activities.
I mean, what is it? It's mental health awards, I believe. It's
Yeah,
this month
first
we're
of
doing
all, Autistic Awareness Month.
Yep.
Autistic Awareness Month. Better Sleep Month. Now, I know you're getting up.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know that I got the best sleep of my life last
See,
night?
I told
No,
you.
that is insane. I can't make this up. Last night, I was like, how did I get this?
This is
morning,
Better
I was like-
Sleep Month.
Yeah. I agree. Now, that I have to agree with. Like, I cannot debate that. Oh, my gosh. And also, I tell you what, something else is happening. It's not a huge big deal, but, I mean, it's a big deal because if you're a leader or you own a business, but it's Employee Appreciation Month. That's on May 8th, I believe. People are celebrating from the 6th through the 9th. But the
So
8th
you've been checking it out. You've been checking out what
Hey,
this
I
month.
got to be ready for you because when we get on the show, you come down with the list, like what's happening this month. So I got to be abreast. I'm being
Well,
on
it's
point
also,
now.
as you said, mental health awareness month.
Yes.
It is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yep.
National Walking Month.
Ooh, so I
So
got to
let's
my
get
walk
out
on.
here in this. Let's get out on this street. Let's get out in this park. Let's get to walking.
I think
This
I'll
is-
just take my Peloton. Does that serve as the same thing? Riding my Peloton bike, does that serve as the same thing as walking? Because I feel like it's exercise. Oh my goodness! But I love to walk though. So
Yeah,
maybe.
we have to. And those who want to play tennis, I'm ready to take you on. I'm a tennis player.
Oh Lord.
We're going to be on the tennis court this month.
I'm gonna have to bring my sister to come get you.
Yeah,
'cause
we're going to
she's
be
the pro.
on the tennis court. We're going to be playing some tennis. I'm going to take a break from all of this stuff that have to do.
You always have stuff to do, Dr.
So
Jones.
much stuff that I have to deal with. Matter of fact, families that came before this service is here that need special help that I got to deal with as soon as I finish it.
Your schedule, I tell you, it's a busy
But
thing.
nevertheless, this is also a Women's Health Care Month.
Oh, no,
So
that you got me
it's
on.
time for the women to really, you know,
Like
sometimes it's troubled me. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
What trouble you?
It's troubled me when I see women doing certain things with no consideration for their health.
Mm.
You know,
What does that look like?
well, everybody, as much as we have been exposed to the harm and the damage of smoking, I have staff, women who still smoking.
Mm.
I can't, and you know what I tell them?
What are they smoking? Cigarettes?
Cigarettes, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What the damage that smoking cigarettes does to the body.
Yeah, it does tremendous damage. But so tell me this though, like this
But
is
that's
the whole
just one
conversation.
thing,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, I mean, whatever, you ought to be conscious of the fact that you're not gonna do stuff that's gonna hurt your body.
Yeah, that is true.
So this is why this Women's Health Care Month.
Yeah, I believe
Women's
so.
Health Care.
This is when you should just schedule your things though. What are you gonna say? Think about what?
Think about what you need to do to perfect, to help your
That's what I was
health.
gonna say. Yeah, like for women who are over 40, you should be getting. If you haven't had a mammogram or you haven't had it checked, you should do that. You should just be going to see your regular doctor for your physicals and your routines. And something else I'll tell you, people should step their game up. Like vitamins are a big deal, right, for women. So like if you don't already take vitamins, make this a month where you do some research and you get your vitamins and you enhance yourself. But small little jewel to drop about the vitamins. One thing that I've learned when you look at the back of vitamins, it's really, a lot of them in particular categories have the same substance and the same ingredients. It's just you pay more for name and brands, but vitamins are vitamins.
And another thing is,
Yeah.
remember, is specialize your vitamin. Folks
that
like
mean?
to take the multivitamin.
Oh, no, you should individual.
Specialize your vitamin.
Okay.
Because when you take the multivitamins, it's providing
Oh,
in
teeny
areas that you may not need the support in, and it may elevate them above where they need to be.
Good
in other
point.
words,
Good
the
point.
side effect may be worse than the help. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I do. So, because like I know I have low iron, so I should just, instead of me taking a multivitamin that has iron in it, I should just take a
Take
iron
iron
pill,
vitamin.
a iron
That's-
vitamin,
yeah.
so that I'm not putting other things in my body that
That you
my
don't
doctor
need.
that I don't need. Right.
Right.
Exactly.
But
Okay.
also, whatever vitamin you take, it's simple. Google it and see, is there any side effects to it?
I love that you say Google it.
Yeah, Google it. I don't trust Google all the time.
No, but that's good.
But that is one step that you can
Research.
It challenge you to start thinking about, should
Mm-hmm.
I take this vitamin? You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, I do. We got to start somewhere. I need some information.
Yeah, but the vitamin, not only that, you're focusing on women's health, things that you need to do to give support to, exercise some. Get out and walk. This is walking month. Put in some, think about what you do is, matter of fact, you ought to Google it. What are all the things, I'm 35 years old, what are the things that I should be doing to strengthen my body? And see what the list that Google will give you. If you're focusing on your own health, then if there are stuff that you do, that may be harmful to yourself, but Google it and ask what effect that this is going to have on me when I get 65.
Well, that is a point.
Because I tell them, I see some of my women smoking. I said, do you know, you might still live to be 80, but your last 20 years you're going to be in assisted living like this.
I cannot with you right now.
You
Okay.
understand?
Oh, you're talking about at your business.
The damage
your
that
work, you see
cigarette
different
gonna do
things.
on you.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, for sure.
I
I agree.
Yeah, the damage. So and it might cut it might give you a cancer or something, may fix it so you don't reach 80. But I'm saying, reason I tell them they may reach 80 because I got person who in my facility who have conditions resulting from smoking and they may be getting up to 80, but they in a facility.
That's unfortunate. No, for sure. I mean, I agree with you. What is this? So I know, like, with the health thing and smoking and all the things, I just feel like that, people have people have concept. They have to die from something, or they have the concept that, they'll quit one day, or they'll
But
do all
see,
these.
I
So
think-
many concepts with that.
I think you can protect your health. For instance, right now I should call his name.
Don't call nobody's name.
I'm
on
gonna
here.
call
What?
Brother Ed Taylor.
Oh my
He
goodness,
lived.
I don't know who
Ed
you
Taylor
are.
was the chairman of the trustee to be when I came here,
Okay.
and he came a deacon. He
Mm-hmm.
made, one of the deacons I made. He lived to get, I believe, 93.
93.
93.
Okay, I like that.
But when he died at 93, he was still healthy, and he only was sick a week when he died. So understand, you don't have to be sick 10 years, helpless, and then die. You can take care of yourself like he did.
Yeah.
And he lived to be 93.
Well, that's gonna be
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Do the things that will protect you and fix it so that you'll be strong all the way up to the date of death.
That is facts, and
You
that's
can-
I want
you
to live
can-
my
you
life
be
like
playing
that.
tennis right up to the day that you died. You're 95 playing tennis.
No, for sure. I
Yeah.
know. I see people that
Yeah, I
are
do. I do
healthy
too.
in order that play tennis, and I'm like, oh my god, I just need to get in the game.
Yeah, they got a television series about people who are 90 doing certain activities.
They
whether
playing racquetball or tennis.
all
Yeah.
90 years old.
Oh, I know.
They wouldn't be able to do that if they had been doing stuff that would have their knees and ankle and painful and can't walk. They
Yeah.
can't play on tennis if they can't walk.
No, they
But
cannot.
that's what some of the
Nobody
stuff
can
that,
do anything if they
That's
can't
what
walk.
some of the stuff that they do to
Right.
themselves.
No, for sure.
You understand? That's what I'm saying.
It's
Be
called
conscious.
free will, and that's I had a debate maybe the day before yesterday about people just saying that like they were kind of. It was like a small debate about how they hear a lot of Christians say, "Oh, it was God's plan, it was God's this and God's that," but they were like, when you make decisions, whether it's against your health or decisions in life, it's called free will. God does not make us do those things.
But the scripture clearly makes it clear.
But people, and then so the part that's not clear is that okay, so people use the scripture like you were telling me that all things work together for good for those that love God according to His purpose. So if I smoke cigarettes, how does that has to be separated somewhere where people say, well, eventually it'll
Wait a
work
minute.
together.
Remember what the sentence you just used. Everything works together for the good, for those who love.
Mm-hmm.
That's one factor that has to be in this working together for the good, according to His purpose. That's the other factor. If what it is, if you're not don't have the love and it's not according to God's purpose, it's not going to work for your good.
Okay.
Everything don't work for your good.
Everything doesn't work for your good.
No.
Okay, yeah, that's solid.
Only
Okay.
those, and the scripture is clearly clear, those who have love and according to the purpose of God, it works for your good.
So
So if you're killing somebody, that's not the purpose of God. That's not going to work for your good.
right.
If you're killing yourself, it's not going to be.
You know what? There you go. I like the way you put that. I was able to articulate, but I couldn't really break it down, just how you were just able to jump right in and just say the part loved and purpose. So yeah, of course. So if you do something that is not of love and it's not
of God's purpose,
and it's not for His
it's
purpose,
not going to work for your
then
good.
it's not going to work for your good. So then there are
They're going to
consequences.
destroy you.
Cheese and crackers. Okay. All right. You guys heard that, right? Straight from Dr. Jones.
May is a special month because it's a beautiful month.
It is amazing.
Flowers
blooming.
and festivals.
Yeah.
Beauty, flowers, and festivals.
This is a good month for festivals because the weather's not too cold and it's not too hot. This is the perfect month for
Yes.
festivals. This is when
And
it
there are
happens.
special activities scheduled for this month already.
Oh,
like
here at Concord or what? And in general? What are you talking about?
Indianapolis 500 is scheduled for this
Oh,
month.
what's that? A car race? What is that?
Car race.
Yeah, the car race. Okay. Woo.
Kentucky Derby is scheduled for this month.
Kentucky Derby.
That's this weekend.
Well, then I know I won't be there. Last year I had tickets to go.
You went to
did not go.
Kentucky?
No, I didn't even go. I had tickets to go, and it was just it snuck up on me, and I wound up not being able to go. But that is on my bucket list. I want to go to the Kentucky Derby.
Yes, well, you have these, like I said, it's a special.
Is Preakness this month as well?
Preakness.
It's got to be in May.
It's the third, I think, in the third weekend this month.
Yeah.
Preakness is going to be here. That's the 18th.
Wow.
Week of the 18th. It's going to the same week that we have the minority women coming from all over the world.
For the degrees. Okay.
Going to be here at Concord. The minority women at Saturday at 10 o'clock. That frequent is that same weekend.
Oh wow.
And I have some people say, well, I want to be here, but I want to go to
Oh, so we gonna dress up, come here with our hats on, our Preakness clothes, and then we gonna hit the Preakness. Okay, that's what's happening. That's the whole fun sway for that day. Oh, got it.
So some
Okay.
special activities going on.
Lots of things happening this month.
So this is a special month. It's a special month for the Asian American. I reckon this is Asian American month. Like
Asian
February
American
is
month.
African American month. So I reckon I ought to throw out that.
Yeah, you should. I mean,
Yeah.
it's important.
Yeah.
Asian American Month because they are here and they are a part of the status quo and they are monopolizing in America. So we have to shout them out.
I suppose the most important day in May, I mean the second most, we already named the most.
Mother's Day. Mother's Day #1. Yes. Shout out to my
But for
mommy
other people,
and
the
my
most important is May
Yes.
Day.
May Day. What? What's May? Okay, come again. Now maybe I don't know if the 40 and over club can recognize this one. What's the May Day? Tell me.
Well, May Day is a special day for military recognizing. Special
okay.
May Day. May Day.
Got it.
Special recognitions for, it,
People that have done service.
it's May Day.
Okay.
You probably heard May Day talked about on
May
television.
Day. Well, yeah, May Day. That's what they call when they in a
okay.
crisis
Yeah,
on like
May
when something's
Day,
happening.
May Day.
Yeah, that means suit up or make it happen or protect yourself. Whatever that means, I do not know.
Yeah, May Day. Usually that is recognized May 1st. May 1st, May Day. May
Okay.
Day. So we have May Day. So there are special events in May that we are recognizing.
I think we got it all out. I don't know what time we're going to break, but super quick.
Time for the break.
It may be, yeah. It's
Yes.
11:27, and of course we just play our favorite song, play Dr. Jones' favorite song. We do not play commercials in the middle of our show, but super quick. If you've never listened to the show before, again, you're listening to I Know a Place, and I want to take you there. And today I could say we know a place because Dr. Jones, it's me, and it's both of us here. But we know a place, and we want to take you there, right? And so, if you've never listened to our show before, super quick. This is a show that Dr. Jones has designed as a mentor strategy program. And so the first stage, super quick, is just showing that the church is and always has been, the strongest economic entity within our communities. And so Dr. Jones believes in mentorship. And so Dr. Jones has designed this program so that if we, as the church and the community, decide to invest in our young people who have interests and businesses and talents and things that they want to foster, we tap into that, and then we help them start a business at an early age. And then let's be clear, we don't have an age cap on that, but anyone in our community that wants to start a business or has a trade or an interest or something that they know that they can capitalize on, then we want to nourish them and help those individuals start a business, right? And then the second phase of this programming is to show that the industrial arts should be put back into our school system at an early age. And Dr. Jones has done significant research to show that other places, kids are learning these trades and these things in elementary school. They're in elementary school, they're in middle school, so by the time they get to high school, the facts are what they are. The children are ready, these teenagers are ready to either, go into the world and start at their job after high school, or for those who don't want to go to college, they have something to fall back on. Or if you don't finish high school, you have something that you've learned that could help you create sustainability for your family and for yourself.
We had a meeting here in the community with one of the organizations that is coming out of the development of the Baltimore city, where they had these schools, special technique training schools available, and they made the presentation here this past week about you can enroll in it, and it's art, different kind of schools. And one of the things that came up is this kind of thing need to be emphasized also in elementary school.
Oh,
And
so
one
was
of
this
the
for middle
things that
school,
was
high
discussed
school?
this week in this meeting.
Was it, what the discussion, was it for, in reference to middle school or high school kids, but not elementary school?
No, this function, this government function was for all community, anybody who wants to register. It's kind of like a university type structure. You can get your certificates in plumbing, anything,
Okay, the trades.
Yeah, trades. It was a trade organization training that was sponsored some kind of way through the city. He was represented. I don't have his information in front of me, but he made this presentation here.
That's a big deal. So maybe we can come back after the break
Yeah, we'll talk
and
about
get that
that.
information. And then the third phase, super quick, is to to capitalize on these people, that these major corporations that bring all of this money, and all of these large corporations that have employment, they come to our city, or they're already in our city, and they should tie in home ownership with employment, so that people who live in these communities can work in these communities, and then they can own their homes in their communities, because we know that when people own things, they tend to treat it better.
Even if their score is not high enough,
Yeah.
or their income is not
Yeah.
high enough, they can do it through their job.
Do the
and
job.
they-
Closing costs,
Make it easier for them to get.
kill the credit, all the things. And so, yeah, these major businesses and corporations can help their employees with home ownership. And so we deep dive into it different ways, different shows. But that is really the concept of this mentor strategy program, because Dr. Jones believes that crime is not a sociological problem. It is more of an economic problem, right?
At least both of them. Yeah.
At least both of them, but if we focus on the economics, it'll cut down on some of the crime, right?
Yeah.
That's it. So there you have it. So if you've never listened before, that is the concept of I Know a Place and I Want to Take You There. But we will be right back after we play Dr. Jones' favorite song. This is his song.
We are the people that
time
we
to
can
make
do
a
it.
change.
We
We're
are
the
the
people that
people
can do it.
We
Yes.
can do it.
Okay.
Yep, yeah. Here we go. We are the people who can do it. Oh, yeah. It's time to make the change. We are the people who can do it. Yo, Mob, kick it for me one time.
What is the world coming to? Seems like everyone is running from the truth.
Yep, yep.
We got gathered up and fine, walking through the night. We're the people, we can do it if we try. I know we can do it. Somebody asked me, why do we have to go through it? It's just the test of our faith. Oh, we're living day to day. We don't know where, we don't know when, but it's coming from the scale. It's time.
About that time.
Time to make the change. We are the people who can do it. It's up to you. It's time.
It's about that time, y'all.
Time to make the change.
Yep, yep.
We are the people who can do
Yo,
it.
Mob, kick it for me one more time.
Jesus is spreading mighty fast. It's earthquakes are moving through the land. It ain't nothing but a sign. Gotta make up our mind. We're the people, we can do it if we try. I know we can do it. Somebody asked me, why do we have to go through it? It's just a test of our faith. We just live this day by day. Don't know when, don't know when, but it's coming
You know what?
It's time.
About that time, y'all.
Time to make the change.
Yep, yep.
We are the people who can do it. It's time. Time to make the change. We are the people who can do it.
Here we go. Well, it's time to make that change. People of the world today are fading. All of us have our ups and downs. You better think about it or you won't be around. What we need is a little bit of love, sent by one from heaven up above. Think of it, it's simple and plain. This ain't no game, you know what I'm saying.
I know we can do it. Somebody else said, why do we have to go through it? It's just a test of our faith. We're living day by day. Don't know when, don't know when,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's coming.
Here we go.
It's time.
It's about that time, y'all.
Time to make the change.
That's right.
We are the people who can do it.
We gotta make that change.
It's time.
About that time.
Time to make the change.
Yep, yeah.
We are your people. We can do it.
We can do it. Here we go.
It's time. Time to make the change. We are the people who can do it. We can do it.
Here we go.
It's time.
About that time, y'all.
Time to make the change. You can do it. We are your people. We can do it. No mountain too high. Oh yeah. Time to make the change. We are the people who can do it.
Here we go.
Time.
About that time.
Time to make the change. We are your people. We can do it. You can do it.
Okay. Well, welcome back. You are listening to I Know a Place, and I want to take you there. This is a mentor strategy program that we use pretty much as talk radio just to implement the strategies within the programming. And so we're back. I'm your favorite co-host, Jamie Chris. I just like to say my favorite co-host, and I'm back with your favorite host, Dr.
One
Jones.
more thing about May. Is that
Oh, wait a minute. He's coming back with one more thing about May. If you weren't listening before, we were doing the May rundown before we went to our break. But go ahead. Yeah.
May comes from the Greek goddess word May.
May I?
M-A-I-A.
M-A-I-A? And what? Okay.
The Greek goddess word.
Greek goddess? Okay.
Yeah, so it's the origination of May apparently was Greek.
Okay. A lot of things in our culture are Greek. So, okay, so I'm trying to think. So what else? Okay, so we talked about May. We talked about all the different events and days that we celebrate in the month of May. We gave you
Not
guys
quite.
a rundown of the show. Oh, you got some more?
Yes.
Okay, well, he getting it together, y'all. So just know, and before we went to break, we talked about the concept of the show, but now we're back talking about what's happening in May. Dr. Jones has something else for us. What else you have for us, Dr.
We
Jones?
have a virtual Christian education conference.
Oh, that is this
beginning
month, yeah.
on Monday, May the 6th.
That's like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not tomorrow.
48 hours, though, yeah. But less than 48 hours, but
Yeah,
no.
but tomorrow is Sunday, but Monday.
Okay.
It's just a virtual Christian education conference. And we still have spaces. You can still register for it. If you don't have the information as to how you can register for it, we suggest that you call the church at 410-367-1117. And as soon as I can see the print, I will.
Let me see what you got.
But let me,
oh, he has it, okay.
you
Yeah.
can see the Ms. Cofield
Oh, yeah,
number,
because it's
so
in
I'll give
red.
that to
Nice.
you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
so
it. Yeah, but
since
you
I
can always
cannot
call the
quite see it.
church. Again, that's
But-
410-367-1117.
However, the outline for this, matter of fact, the outline will be starting Monday at 6 p.m. to 8:45, the adults classes. Introductory to the Bible, Survey of John, the Foundation of Christian Ethics, Discovering Your Spiritual Gifts. All this starts now on Monday at 6 p.m. Also, writing techniques, discipleship, the ministry of the church, making love, commandment by Christ. So this is part of the yeah, this is part. And also, you have an encounter that will be taking place on Thursday. The encounter will be taking place on Thursday, beginning at 7:30. That will be present. That will be here in the sanctuary. The encounter. So those that want to tune in virtually or come to the sanctuary on Thursday at Thursday evening. That's the closing at 7:30 when you have the encounter services.
Okay. So that's it right there.
Do a
So you
second
have-
review on it, yeah.
Okay, it's my turn, y'all, to do a second review. But again, we are talking about the Virtual Christian Education Conference 2024, and it's online, and I think it ends in person, right? That's what happens? Yep, so it's online. So this is great. So nobody has an excuse or a reason not to be able to come because you could take it from your phone, from your laptop, from your home, from the car. Even though you kind of want to be in a good space and location where you can take your notes and kind of just focus on what's happening. But again, this is an online certified, what is it? How do you pronounce it? You call it Christian, it says COPE courses, right? So is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
COPE courses? Okay, perfect. And they start
That
on
means
Monday.
that the National Baptist Convention,
Recognizes it.
yeah,
Or
you've been, once you take these courses, you've been certified by
Certified,
them
yeah, to
receive
be able to-
certain certificates.
to receive certain certificates and then utilize them to teach, right?
Yeah,
Or to
you
do
become
whatever.
eligible to be an instructor with the National Baptist Convention.
Okay, no, this is the big deal. So again, it starts on Monday the 6th, right? And it's through Thursday, May the 9th, 6 p.m. to 8:45, adults only, of course. Young people, depending on your age or where you are in your Christian journey, you're not super limited. But again, Monday, May the 6th through Thursday, May the 9th, 6 p.m. to 8:45, which means that you just get a couple hours in and then you still have your evening and you still have the first part of your day. The classes are super, I think you pick one class and stick with that class all week,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So that's what I learned the last time when Sister Cofield Minister Cofield was here, right? And so introductory of the Bible, boom, that's something I need. Survey of John, boom, that's something I need. Foundations of Christians ethics, love it. Discovering your spiritual gifts, great one. And writing techniques. And then I love the workshop, right? It's discipleship, and it's the ministry of the church. Making love, like as you said, making love as commanded by Jesus Christ, our priority, yes. So again, if you want to find more information out, or you're having trouble with registering, or you can't find the links on the church page, just call Sister Cofield. You can enroll now, and there's still availability, right? So it's 410, even up until Monday, you can get in these classes. 410-367-1117, but Sister Cofield's extension is 108. But if not, Miss Roxanne will be here to take your call from at least 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., right?
Yes.
That works right there. And so, again, the best part of this is what I'm looking forward to. This is in person, right? The encounter, this is on May the 9th. And so the classes will begin at 6 p.m. The encounter begins at 7:30. And Dr. Jones, who's doing the encounter? Is that you? Because I see your picture on here. Who's doing the encounter?
I am.
Okay, okay. Y'all heard that voice, right? That's his, that's his, spiritual voice. He tapped into the other world.
Evangelism is the foundation of our culture.
Yeah, that's the theme. Like it says evangelism, and then it says the foundation of our culture, 1 Corinthians 16:13 through 14.
Yeah, evangelism.
Evangelism, the foundation of our culture. Our culture,
Absolutely.
the Christian culture, right?
Yeah.
Our culture. There you go.
Our culture.
Yeah.
That's our culture, our black culture.
Oh, that's good. And so even on Saturday, May the 11th,
Yes.
it's in
Yeah.
person, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yeah,
and
the Saturday class. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
perfect because it's for children, it's for
Children.
youth, teens, it's for everyone. And so the topic is youth finding wisdom and love. I love that. I have to say that I love that, but it's youth finding wisdom and love. And so the links for registration we can send them to you. You call the church, we can text them to you, however, but registration is now open. It was supposed to end on April 29th. We have extended it. And let's be clear. People are like, oh, you guys are advertising this whole Christian education conference and workshops and things. How much does it cost? The fee is only $10. $10 for you to take a class that you can get a certificate in, so that you can go on and do something with that certificate and the learnings from that particular class, right? And so it's $10. You can pay it through Cash App, all the things. Checks can be mailed. You can pay the day up, all the things. You can even pop into the church.
Due to the fact that it's virtual, you can take it in California and New
Well,
Orleans.
if you're in California, you could no matter where you
Anywhere
are in the world.
country, you can.
You can
Reason
take
I
this
say
class.
California, place like that, because we do have people who are registering from the different locations.
Of course, they're all over the world.
Yeah, so
all over the country.
So those
Yep.
of you who may be in Atlanta and not aware of the fact that you can register in this class, now you know, if you're watching us today, that you can register. Chicago, yep, you can register for this class.
Everybody, no matter where
they're
you
available.
are, this is not limited.
And I like that focus on love. Let me throw out a few things here on love.
Oh, you got something for us? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
just to help 'em
love
out to
hear
understand.
something. Drop some jewels
When
for
you
us,
got
Dr.
love,
Jones.
Thessalonians 5:11 said, therefore encourage one another and build one another up. That's what love does.
Encourage one another.
John
Okay.
13, 13 for love, 34. Love one another, Jesus said, as I have loved you. Love is the foundation of all relationships.
It is.
Love is the foundation. Love is characterized by, number one, selflessness.
Selflessness. Okay.
Kindness.
Kindness and selflessness.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness, that's a big one.
These are characterized. Love is characterized. These are indications. Mark 12:31 said, love your neighbor as yourself.
I'm having a hard time sometimes with that, loving my neighbors myself.
As yourself. You got to be able to do that. We need to be love, the elements of love. You need to be humble and gentle and patient. These characteristics of virtues can help you to overcome any kind of relationship problem. When you are any kind of relationship problem.
Say that
When
again.
you
Can you
are
start over with that one
these-
again?
When you're
What is-
humble and
when you're humble,
and
gentle,
patient, this kind of disposition can help you to overcome any kind of
okay.
relationship problem, even material ones, even those dealing with money.
Well, that is what the whole world needs to hear. We need to put that on the platform. Shout out to Kathy Hughes. Maybe you just take this and blast
But
this
the
across
first,
the world.
the first, I was telling you about the 5 tests of counseling I do with
For marriage counseling.
The first test is the economic test. And I do a complete strategy outline of how you are to deal with the economic tests of marriage.
Economic
How
test
they-
of
how-
marriage.
this is these are counseling sessions before marriage. This is what you do before marriage, and then therefore you won't have this problem, economic problem after you marry. That's one of the tests.
Well, economics is definitely number one probably in a marriage. Yeah.
Ephesians 4:32 said, "Be kind and compassionate to one another."
Kind and compassionate, y'all. Kind.
Yeah, just as God and forgiving, just as God has forgiven you. And Paul tells us that with that Romans 3:23, all have sinned,
All have sinned.
come short.
Come
and
short of
God
the
had
glory
to
of God.
forgive you. While we were yet sinners, he died for us and all that, remember? And just like he has forgiven us, Ephesians is saying here we should have the same attitude towards individuals who have done harm to us. We should forgive them.
As we want Christ to
But
forgive
one of
us.
the main reasons that forgiveness in that circumstance is so important is because a lot of instances our mental and psychological problem is directly related to the fact that we can't forgive. You know, it become a mental issue. You're trying to make it so you it becomes a mental issue because you allow that to stay in your heart and mind. Understand?
No, for sure.
But if you forgive, you know, if you have that forgiving spirit, then it helps you also emotionally and mentally.
Say that again. If you have the forgiving spirit, it helps you how?
Emotionally and mentally.
Yeah, because when you don't forgive people, you constantly play scenarios out in your mind. It takes over your heart and your mind. It does those things, and it's like a
you.
cancer.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like a virus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is because I know I'm living in it right now, trying to get over these neighbors that have moved in my neighborhood, so it's hard.
Sometimes I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. Sometimes people think that they're forgiving this person is helping that person, and they don't want you to help that person because of what they did to you. They don't know that forgiving that person is helping them more than
Yes,
that person.
Lord, it will release the thoughts that you have in your mind. That is true. So when you make peace with a person and you forgive them, you're able to move through.
You
it 'cause
free
you're right.
yourself.
Yeah, you free yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. You free yourself. I
Yeah.
like the way you put that, Dr.
Yeah.
Jones. Yes,
Yeah,
free yourself.
And people need to know that. People walk around with hatefulness and bitterness and don't know how it's affecting them emotionally. Because if you do it too long, when you get it to an upper age, you're gonna have a major impact on
Yeah,
your
this
ability
causes stress.
to
Yeah.
have
Ability for what?
have a common, a regular, normal mind. You lose your mind.
Well, I do not. Y'all hear me, y'all out there? I don't want to lose my mind.
Yeah, you
no,
don't want
that's
to
not.
lose-
No.
Oh,
So I'm gonna forgive. I'm gonna forgive everybody just so I can keep my mind. That part. Yeah.
You don't want to lose your mind. You got something else coming up. Let me mention that.
What else did you miss?
We have coming up Concord's Founders Day.
Oh,
That's
Founders
on May
Day.
the 26th.
I'm
This
just
is
May.
May.
It's too.
This is May.
Everybody just know that it's something to do every day for the month of May. So do not sleep on the month of May. What's happening here in May? May 26th.
Well, May 26th is we have a special day. That's at the regular services at 10 a.m. It's a special. There will be a dedication of Founders Day wall. We are going to put a special wall in the section in the hall, and it will be dedicated on that day.
Oh. Okay.
And that hall going to outline basic origins of the Concord Baptist Church and the things that have developed over the years. It's gonna be a real nice wall.
Like a historical wall.
Historical wall.
Nice.
It's gonna be a
And so when does that happen after
No,
morning
they're gonna be
service or
done.
during,
They're gonna
during
be done
service?
before it's gonna be done They're going to start working on it this week.
Well, no, okay, the service is on, the Founders Day is on the 26th. But when are you guys dedicating the wall?
On that same day.
Well, I'm saying, like, what time? Is it in morning service?
In morning service, at 10 a.m. services.
Oh, you can do it during the service?
We're going to build during the services. We're going to dedicate the wall.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like that.
during the services.
So no afternoon service for this?
No afternoon services.
Gotta love it, guys.
Everything done this morning, yes. And not only that, we will have one of the most dynamic preachers coming today that day.
So you got a guest?
Speaking for us on that day.
Who's going to be here?
We're going to have Dr. Herbert Brown III.
Name sounds familiar. I'm not sure if I ever heard him.
Well, Hubert Brown was a musician here just before I came. And Hubert Brown is pastoring the church over on towards.
I know he's now. Yep.
Yeah, and this is his son, who pastors the church up here off of.
Where are they?
He's not there anymore, but also he has a farm type of church foundation where you can plant stuff and something like that we did out in the country where people we were planting cabbage or stuff like that, greens and stuff along the highway, and it be available for people to come by and just get at what they want, kind of help the community and help them. Well, he does this he have churches, and he's encouraging churches to do this, to plant and helping them to understand how to plant stuff and fruits and whatever proper.
Oh.
Yeah, he's done that now.
I need to come to that. Yeah, that's what I need. I want to.
And he's going to be our preacher for that morning.
My backyard.
Yeah, Herbert Brown III. Okay. He's going to be our preacher.
So Founders Day is going to be a lituation.
You know Anthony Brown.
I know Anthony Brown.
Anthony Brown is his
singer.
brother.
That's the singer, the brother?
The brother is the singer. That's
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that they were all connected because I'm obsessed with Anthony's music. I love
I'm gonna say Anthony Brown
group therapy.
got some of his skills right here when his father was playing the instrument.
Love it, and I know now everything comes around full circle because I know his dad, but I never connected the son, like none of that. So I'm excited. So that's again May 6th, Founders Day. May 26th.
10 a.m. services.
10 a.m. service.
Yes, 10 a.m. services. It'll be a special worship experience. We're going to dedicate the wall. We're going to have this he's a tremendous preacher. He's going to be
He's going to be on fire. It's going to be a lituation,
he's
guys.
He's going to come sharing with us, yes.
The 26th of May. That's it, Founders Day.
Founders Day.
Come see this historical wall. You might get some ideas for your own church, your own place, your own something. So
Yeah.
come visit us here.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll be here. So we have a lot of things happening. So this month we have, of all the themes of this month, from mental health awareness to
The minority
May
women
Day,
to the
it's
18.
we have the minority business women coming here. The whole cohort, right? This is the whole organization, across the United States, across the country. They're going to be here.
They scheduled to give
some honorary doctor degrees or something.
I think about 50 already.
Do they have mine in there? Because I didn't get a memo.
You didn't get your. Did you get your information in time?
Nobody told me. Okay, you did. I'm sorry. I'm joking, guys. Okay. So yeah, we had all that information out here. But yeah, so we have the women's honorary doctoral degree is happening.
They're going to be presenting. I think, like I said, they have some coming from different cities.
All over the country. And this is May 18th, right?
On May 18th.
So we have that happening May 18th.
Start at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock
Starting at 10 a.m.
morning. Also, food will be served.
All the things.
Following the services at 10. And I think they may have some. There was a television person who does special presentation on television. They had requested that they would like to come and make a presentation, demonstrate what some of the things that they have been doing, the acting that they do on television. They wanted to they actually said they would give them 15 minutes to do it, or they do an afternoon program and they'll do a whole series. So,
I love it.
So it's debatable whether or not they're going to be just doing the 15 minutes, come to do the 15 minutes, or they're going to have something to resume at 1 o'clock after the luncheon.
Either way, it's a big deal.
Either way,
people are reaching out because they want to be a part.
They want to be a part.
They know how
People
big it
coming
is.
from all directions. Do we have the mayor coming from different locations in Maryland? The mayor is coming
from different
different
cities and
locations.
counties.
We want to make sure that our governor is aware of it because he might want to.
Make sure the governor is
We have
aware.
these politicians from other places showing up here, from Atlanta and all these. He may want to get a chance to greet some of them
Okay.
So we will be sending notices to the
Yeah.
governor and to
You should.
our mayor here in
You should. Mayor Scott as well. Yeah.
because he may want to come. You know, I know we have had some representatives who are running for a similar position that he's running from here at Concord, but he still can come and do, be involved as well. So we are open to help everybody.
Everybody. That's it right there. But listen, guys, you have just listened to I Know a Place, I Want to Take You There. This is a mentor strategy program designed by Dr. Matthew L. Jones that he has curated that we ultimately believe will reduce the crime in our communities, because we believe that crime is not just a sociological problem, it is also an economic problem. So if we tackle both of those, we can reduce the crime in our communities and uplift individuals. But don't forget, this week starts our Concord Baptist Church Virtual Christian Education Conference 2024. The theme is Evangelism, the Foundation of the Culture. And so it starts again on Monday the 6th. Call the church to get enrolled, 410-367-1117. Again, that's 410-367-1117, extension 108. Minister Claudia Colville. So they calling already. They want to get registered. I love it. And so
The place I know also is love.
Is
And
love.
love is the foundation of all relationships.
Gotta love it.
If
There
you
you
don't
go.
have love, you're going to have a problem.
A problem. Thank you, guys. You've been listening to 106.1 Praise FM. Shout out to Kathy Hughes for keeping these opportunities alive. We'll see you next week.
I
Same
know a
place, same
place.
time, and I'll take you there.
All right.
Yeah.